bad start this morning in the car. It's not too bad out, it's a bit damp looking. It's 7th of November, can't believe we're in November. Also, I was thinking on the way down here, it seems like 2 minutes ago I picked up my first metal detector and I found that pound coin. So I think it was about 82 or 83. It's just when the first came out. Crazy how time is going by. It's nearly 2023. I'm going to go head down my usual spots. I can see that it's exposed. I believe the tide is coming in. It's not on my side. I like to come out in the morning when it's less busy. That's just my preference. But I'll see how far the water pushes me. Either back on land or higher up. It depends how high the tide comes in. I don't understand these things. I know how it works, but how far it would come in. And see how far I get. I'll catch you on the front. I was just going along where the tide's left the twigs and whatnot, and a bit of seaweed, and I've come across this bubblegum thingy that's been washed up. So instead of me, I'm mucking about with my bag of trash and whatnot. I always carry, don't know if most people do this outdoors, but married to Andrew, I'd never thought of doing this, but I always carry a clip on my bag. So what I'm going to do is clip it onto my trash bag and then hook it on my backpack, so I'm not mucking about all the time, stopping and starting. And metal detecting wouldn't be without trash, but also double trash. This is yuck. Look at what I've just found. Lift up my feet because this is fresh, uncovered, like solids, rocks and things. Hopefully be able to get a bit further out. There's another one, can you see? I've just noticed it there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Just see a red one. Off camera, I might go try and get it. It will be washed up tomorrow or a couple of days. There's another one I can see out there as well, blue one. Anyway, I know I'm not for this, but I have to. I can't leave it. It's disgusting. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Now, did I get that red vape or not? I went for some help. Very precariously, I got it. Yay! One to me. Well, one of. Catch you in a bit. My first metal find. This chunk. It's quite heavy. I might leave it till I come back because I've got to come back to the car. I'll go see what else I can find. I spy my little eye. Something beginning with vape. Any guesses? You get a point if you get the colour right. I don't think that's my third. I've definitely seen the next one, but I couldn't get to it. Couple of seconds. What trash have I found? Just on my list. 1, 2, 3. This is a fancy one, isn't it? Not the solid colours. Now you can see where a doggy's gone in. I'm heavier than that. This is kind of fancy. Not that I think these things are fancy. I'm trying to find a water hole to wash majority of this garbage off it. Anyway, it'll go in the trash obviously. I've never seen one of these before. I wonder how many I'll get today. I wonder if I'll beat last week's target. I think I had about 8 or so. definitely the fourth one, and I've not gone, I don't know, a quarter of a mile yet. It's not going good for Trashy-Treasure today. It's mainly trash. Pair of gloves. I see something red. I'll head over to that. Leave my bucket there so I don't have extra to. Let's have a see what it is. I have to watch my feet. It's just a, oh, yeah, I know what it is. What have we just all been watching or celebrating? It's one of those tubes, I reckon, for, you know, for your rocket fireworks. One or two is bound to drop, obviously. I'll go and put it in. In fact, no, I'll put it in my. There's my bag, look, on my backpack. And it goes. Oh gosh. There you go. Just on the phone to my ma, and I was just moving the detector backwards and forwards, and I got a target in the, you see the line of this seaweed stuff, and I don't know what that is, so we'll find out together. Well, I thought I'd press record, I haven't. So, again, if you know what this is, I don't know what this is. Poison ivy. It's a beautiful little tin. Oh, I have opened it, but I still don't understand what's in it. It's like a piece of paper, and I think they're stickers. I'll have a better look when I get home. I'm not sure what this is. No. That's why it was low on the metal detector. It's a battery. We've got a target here. I don't know if that's it there. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's it. That's some Trashy-Treasure. It's going right back here. There you go. Trashy-Treasure. Can you spot Trashy-Treasure? It's in there somewhere. It was just on the top. I didn't metal detect this one. It just, it was there, so I spotted it. I like it when I get unusual things. Nice pie. What do you see? Not very much. Just a polo of metal. Oh, has it got holes in? Maybe a porthole for a mouse boat. Anyway, Trashy-Treasure. In you go. I didn't think this metal would be anything. It was tucked in there like that. So I pulled it out. I just thought it would be a piece of. It's just a piece of metal, obviously, but got an unusual end. I'll take that. Some nice, good sized Trashy-Treasure. It's been sat here a while. You can see the rust. So it's been trapped in this bit for a while. Let's see what else I find in here. All sorts wash up on the foreshore. I haven't found much treasure, as in stuff I want to keep. Is this going to be able to come out? obviously the tide, the water, it's come out. The water can move these solid stones. I found a target as I'm walking back. Just a piece of gnarly metal. Walking back, as I have. That's nice. I've come across a sad sight. I've never come across deer this close, but if I do, they're usually deceased, as this poor thing is. It's not very big neither. Anyway, it's life, unfortunately. Sad when you see it though. See what else I find. A question. Can you see anything metal anywhere? Fancy that being there. I'm not taking it home, Angela got nuts. What I'll do is, it's not as heavy as I thought. I'll stick it at the top here so it won't get, hopefully, pushed around with the water. Whew. Just stick it there. Yeah. Keep finding little bits of plastic. There's some fireworks. There's other plastic there you don't even want to. Is there a bubble? In the trash. I have a target. You see it? How big do you reckon? Looks like it's one of them wires from up above. I won't be taking that off that with a ton. It's just starting to rain. It's annoying. I was walking pretty quick back to the car. I don't think it's going to chuck it down, but you just never know. Saw this, can you see this? Orange wire. So look, pick it up, hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you. Right, there's this wire. You can only just see it maybe on camera. See this here? Don't get me wrong, just put this down. I'm not against fishing, that's not my thing. But this hook looks absolutely deadly. Look at that. Now, if I pull on this, oh, silly me, I'm stuck on it. Right, I'll keep hold of the hook, okay. Kind of follow this wire. You see it? Wire in my hand, the hook. There's a hook, and I found another one of those. Let's put this down so you can see it. It's quite intact. This has recently been lost by the look of this. Now, from what I did at home, I think that goes, one goes like that, and that's it, and then one goes, still lethal these things, goodness me. There you go. So I bet some fishermen is gutted they lost that. Look at that. That is scary. Imagine your dog walking on here. In there, yeah, let's hook it. There you go, I'm going to put it in my bucket. I'm nearly back to the car, it's just up there, and came across a target. I'm not holding my breath out for, can you see that? feels thick. There's a puddle. Yes, but there's a big one there, but I'm not risking it for a biscuit. I'm not risking it for anything actually. It feels like a pound coin. That would be funny, as I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. Do you know what I think it is? Oopsie daisy. Do you reckon it is? I reckon it is. It is. I can just see that there. £1 at the bottom. Woohoo! I am rich. That's the biggest coin I've found to date. That's definitely a treasure for today. I am happy. I don't mind not getting treasure while I'm metal detecting and cleaning up and exploring and just finding whatever I can find. But I like that, that's a bonus. And I don't suppose, oh yes, that was it. Never mind. One's a bonus. Well, I've just been up my bucket and just had a walk around on here, and I came across this Mintac bottle, and I emptied it and put it down and went picking, and it says clover milk on it. I'm impressed. There's a brown one there, and then this clear one, which I'm more happy about. I'll just put that down for a minute. Because of the rain, I've not got my phone out of my pocket all the time, so it's a bit fiddly. Now, you can see where I've been. I've just been around there because I've got a target. Can you see any Trashy-Treasure? Not in the bucket, that doesn't count. But around that circle, there is something there that I've just disturbed with the little rakey thing I have. Can you see that red? Now I don't know why it's red. I have a feeling the size is one of our pennies. Yes, 1 penny. Even so, another piece of treasure. Well, that's it today. For me on foreshore anyway. Just see the duckies. Just down there. In the water, there's 2 of them. There were 4 earlier. Anyway, rain didn't stop play. Kept going. Didn't want to, because I thought, oh, it's going to be really cold. Besides, I'm muddy. This happens every time. I try not to. There you go. Anyway, I'm off back to the car. I'll show you my finds either later today or tomorrow. I think I've started this 3 times already. This is one of my biggest hauls, and what a mishmash of finds. Trash, as usual. That's an unusual one, that's been there a while. These will be fireworks, the latest bonfire night, etc. that's gone off. The usual plastics, they are wear and tear, those. They've got wear and tear, so they've been in a while, and they get washed up with the sea. I've never found things like this before. There is one fallen down. There were a pair of gloves like rolled in together. This trainer, don't know if anybody, I haven't looked it up. I'll put that in the trash because I just wanted these. Bobble, I'll put that in the trash, you've seen that. But this trainer, it's got some mark on it. Air, what does that say there? Air something, Air 70, are they expensive? I don't know, I'm not into them. But it's only a young one as well, shame. I hope nothing happened to this person, but it was an unusual find. It was there on the pebbles. Thought it was rather unusual, and it was quite high up as well, so it could have been lost somewhere else, not just where I am. Could have been lost anywhere on that estuary. and it's got washed up where I was. Same with this, maybe this belongs to the person as well. They weren't in the same place, but not far. Never found clothing before like that. Excuse me. Personal bugbear, vapes. As I said, there were one further on the mud. I'm not going to go find that. Go pick it up. 2 batteries. Some Trashy-Treasure. Thought that was unusual. Copper piping. But then when you see what is dumped on the foreshore, or what is dumped somewhere and then it gets washed up, I'm not surprised. This was an unusual one. I thought, what is this? It's like a miniature oil can looking thing. Somebody lost that. Plastics. Presume this is the usual vape fluid. Unusual find with nothing attached to it. This was another one. Oh wow, what is that? Is that a lock? It is, isn't it? Off. Ignition. Is that actually from a car? Is that what I found? A car ignition? Well, I never. What next? Tiny bits of metal. I only found 1 bottle cap, which is not like me. I find a lot more. But I think this, I was just getting it all out. It's been in there a while. You can see with the algae and stuff. I won't be surprised if this is from the 70s, 80s, like a skull ball, that kind of thing. It's obviously been floating around for a while with all the algae on it. A bungee cord, 2 brown bottles. Oh, this is what an unusual one. Let me know if somebody's lost the same. Whether it'll, I don't think it'll work, would it? One of the best bottles I've found up to date. Clover milk. Homogenized. It's Steri milk. We used to have it in the 70s when I was a kid. Not from clover milk. And then there's some numbers on the bottom. I meant to look these up, what it means. Well, I looked up and it says it was from the 40s, this shape. I'm not sure because I remember this shape in the 70s. I'm not saying it's not. But if anybody knows, it says clover milk's from Grimsby. So, but yeah, I like that. It's got a little damage on the, you know, the neck there. But that's a keeper, I'm keeping that. 2 brown. I found one before, the other brown one's there. Bits of garbage, like I said. And then this spiky thing. So how many is that I've got already? That's 1 up there. So there's 2 up there on the shelf. There's 1 here, and I gave 1 to a fisherman. It was bright yellow. It was just on the Hornsey Beach first time we went. I think I filmed it. And if you'd have stood on them, and it was actually stood up on the beach, the one I found, I gave it to the fisherman. It was stood like that. And I know you can't help what gets washed away, but oh, the thought of it, because I've had young children before in the past, and that hook was deadly. And then the wire's just off there left. And I've got some actual treasure. Now, I know that penny is, I think that's 2014, I saw that. Let me just look. I saw that in the video, I looked it back, watched it back. Yeah, 2014 is that penny. Now this pound coin, which I know it is, it says £1 there. Now let me just take a second, what date is on this? I was hoping, I think it's 2000 and something. Is this the new one actually? Oh, is it? I think it's the new one, you know. Oh, I'm gutted. You know the new shape? We went from round, didn't we, to whatever, I don't know what actual, if there is a shape, a name for the shape. And Yeah, it's 2017, so it's not an old one. Oh, gutted. Yeah, 2017 or 12. Anyway, my biggest value coin up to date, £1. I'll put it in my I've got a little box in the house with all my treasures in. Marbles. I'd like to find some marbles. I like to find things like that. This I haven't shown Andrew yet. I presume it's a wrench of some sorts. At first, because I only saw this bit, I really was a bit, I thought, is it or isn't it? Something, you know, old. And then when I pulled it out and I saw that end, no, it's not that old. I'm a bit disappointed. And that's it. This is a better find than my last one. And no matter how long I leave the days between filming, videoing, it's amazing what you find, what gets washed up. I think majority of this is obviously washed up, but obviously a lot of it has been dumped at some point somewhere along the line. And it's not fair, especially to the sea creatures and the birds that wade, especially these things. These are deadly. And with that wire as well, it just took me a while to get it out of that bracket there. Imagine that, poor bird. I don't think we get seals up here, I'm not sure. Just get trapped in that. Anyway, that's it today. What a find. I'm happy with that. I don't mind anytime I go out. I am more disappointed if I don't find even some trashy treasure. That's my main thing, to go out. Finding this stuff doesn't make me happy. And especially those. And that end one there has lost its nib. I think I said that in the video. And the end, because when I took it out, or is it this one? Let me this thing here. This one, it flashed. Did that flash? Was it supposed to flash? But it did, because it made me jump. This one's lost. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's that thing that's come open. Oh, and I didn't mention this. Oh, you'll have seen this on the video. Poison ivy, and I should have known Marvel character, but I didn't have my glasses on. And this is from, you know, children's Happy Meals in McDonald's. And inside it's intact, so a child has lost that very recently. And it's not far from us is the McDonald's. They must have lost it, and it somehow got into the water. And it was in the seaweed. So some child won't be happy when they'll have got home and lost it. No matter what time of the day I go out, it all varies. I can get more trash than treasure. I mean, that always happens anyway. I've not found bottles before until recently, because where I go it wasn't exposed. I couldn't get on it, it was all mud. And now the sea's taking the mud away, I can get on it and it's leaving little treasures like that. Well, that's it from me. I'll see you soon for another video of Trashy Treasure. Bye for now.